Unit 4, or transoceanic interconnections from 1450 to 1750, is marked by a new connection between the Western and Eastern Hemisphere. Some of this produced changes that were positive, a lot of it produced changes that were negative. The voyage by Christopher Columbus in 1492 that connected the eastern and western hemispheres led to the first global trade networks. They provided the framework for historical events for the following centuries. Between 1450 and 1750, European states, starting with the Portuguese and Spanish, sought a transoceanic route to Asia. Europeans established trading post empires in the Indian Ocean that inadvertently brought them into contact with the Americas. Transatlantic trade linked the Americas, Europe, and Africa for the first time. European colonists who wanted sugar and other crops to sell in the global market developed plantations in the Americas. Their desire for laborers fueled the trade in African slaves. Trans-Pacific trade flourished as well. Silver mined in Latin America was the major commodity. Over time, the transfer of crops, animals, and disease between the eastern and western hemispheres, known as the Columbian Exchange, altered life everywhere. The introduction of potatoes, corn, and tomatoes to Europe led to population growth. The introduction of deadly pathogens such as smallpox and measles devastated the populations of the Americas. Within the context of increasing European influence, regional commerce and established states in Afro-Eurasia continued to flourish. The Mughal, Ottoman, and Qing empires expanded, creating ethnically diverse states. Across the globe, peasant and artisan labor intensified as the demands for goods and food increased. These developments set the stage for the revolutions that defined the period after 1750. Christopher Columbus's expeditions created new trade links, but also created horrors and disease and mass amounts of death. We cannot be completely sure what life was like before Europeans traveled to the New World. Certainly the population was larger and more extensive, and the culture was rich and unique. And we can't know much because the conquerors did as much as they could to erase the history of those they conquered, including burning books, getting rid of oral storytellers, and then disease seemed to do the rest. So that's what we're going to learn about this unit. Keep in mind, too, that this time period marks a massive increase in the trade of human lives.